YouTube? This is your girl Anisha. I'm back with another video, and this video will be about the time I had a miscarriage. I didn't know I was pregnant at the time, but when a doctor told me, I was I was like, "Are you serious?" Because I had number one, I had no symptoms. Number two, I didn't have any like morning sickness or anything, so I didn't know I was pregnant. Um, my period was supposed to come on like maybe like a week later. So I wasn't thinking about I was pregnant, and I always had irregular periods anyway, so I really didn't know. So the doctor told me I was pregnant. I was like, no, I'm not. And so she was like, yeah, you are. And I was like, that cannot be possible. And so she was like, yeah, you're pregnant. You're 6 weeks and 4 days. No, I was probably I don't really don't remember the exact um month or whatever. And so at first I really didn't want my baby because I wasn't working at the time, so I was like, how am I gonna take care of a child and I'm not working yet? So at first I was gonna give my baby up for adoption. And then no. Then I was thinking about getting an abortion. I said, no. I was like, the adoption would be better for me because I don't want to kill my child or whatever. And so I went along with it. I was like, I'm just going to love my child regardless. So time went on. I was just happy or whatever. I was like picking out names, and my mom was happy because it was going to be her first grandchild. So for some reason I started like getting like having cramping like feeling in my stomach. And so I was like, oh, that just must be normal. And I told my mom about it. She was like, yeah, that's pretty normal. She said that she had the same thing with me when she was pregnant. So I didn't pay any attention. Like maybe 2 weeks later, I started like having bleeding. Like it was like bleeding. I was bleeding. It was like with my period, like a period blood or whatever. And my mom was like, she had that too. So I was like, okay, well, whatever. I must be going through the same things that she was going through. So maybe a week later, the bleeding stopped and the cramping was still there. And so I was passing blood clots or whatever. So when I went to the doctor, they were like, you had a miscarriage. And at that time, I was 6 weeks and 4 days pregnant. And so I was really emotional. I was crying and stuff. And they did a DNC. A DNC is like when they go inside of you and they like clean everything out of you or whatever. And it's like a medical abortion, but the only thing is the baby is already dead, and they were just getting it out. At first, it was like the doctor gave me like pills to see if the baby would like pass or whatever, but it didn't. It didn't happen. And so, like during the whole surgery, I was awake. And before the surgery, they gave me morphine, like just to ease the pain or whatever. And so I was told the doctor, and I told them I was like, I was still like feeling pain and stuff. And so they were like, well, you want some more morphine? And I said, yes, can I please have some more? They didn't give me any. And so I was sitting there crying the whole time. And my mom wasn't there. And I was so afraid. I kept saying, I was like, please give me morphine, because I am in pain. Like, it's like they're like sticking tubes in me and everything. I was like, I am in pain. Can you please do something? They didn't do anything. So I was just sitting there crying. And after everything was over, the nurse was like, oh, doctor, you made a big mess. And I was like, what are you talking about? And so she was like, this may be a little bit too much for me to say, but she was like, there's blood on the floor. And I was like, what would there be? I was like, okay, whatever. And so I didn't pay any mind. And fast forward to now. I tried to get pregnant before and it didn't work. Maybe I wasn't. Maybe I wasn't like wasn't doing it right or whatever, or like I was trying to get pregnant this before the before what's it called, like you know when you get your period and then you're supposed to wait. You're supposed to have like a timeline. So yeah, I guess I wasn't doing that right, or the guy wasn't producing that much stuff, whatever. But yeah, that's my little miscarriage story. So if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you comment and subscribe. Bye.